Hey everyone, welcome back to the Traveling Cheesehead Podcast. I'm your host, Dannelle Gay, and today we're talking about something I get asked about all the time. How to rent smart when you are using sites like Airbnb, VRBO, or any of the other vacation rental platforms out there. Now, I've stayed in everything from 5-star resorts to farmhouses with goats knocking on the door. So I've learned a few things along the way, sometimes the hard way. And today I'm sharing my favorite tips so your next stay goes smoothly. Because let's be honest, nobody wants their cozy cabin getaway to turn out to be a converted shed behind somebody's garage. So let's start with the why. Before you even start clicking through those listings, ask yourself, what do you really want from this stay? Are you looking for privacy and quiet? Or do you want walkability to restaurants, live music, and that really good coffee shop you saw on Instagram? If you're traveling with a group or family, those needs multiply. Does grandma need a ground floor bedroom? Will the kids need Wi-Fi and a yard to burn off energy? Know your must-haves and your nice-to-haves before you start searching. It'll save hours of scrolling and potential disappointment later. Now, number 2 here. Read the entire listing. I mean it. Every word. I know. We all skim. It's just the nature of the beast right now. But trust me, read it all. That was 3 separate sentences, just in case you were curious. The description, the rules, the amenities, the cancellation policy, every single bit. Hosts sometimes use, let's call it creative language. Rustic charm might mean there's no indoor plumbing. Cozy might mean smaller than your closet. And off the beaten path could translate to bring your own GPS and hope for the best. So check for the details that matter. Air conditioning, especially in cabins in the summer, reliable heating in winter, number of bathrooms, kitchen setup, and whether parking or laundry are included. And if something isn't listed, well, assume it's not there, or ask the host directly. Okay, number 3 here. Study those photos like you're solving a mystery. Put that detective hat on, here we go. Photos tell you more than you think. Look for clues. Are there rugs or clutter that might make it tough for someone with mobility issues? Are there blinds or curtains? Or do you wake up with the sunrise at 5:30 a.m.? Check for continuity. Do all the rooms look like they're from the same house? If you see a random shot of a hot tub surrounded by pine trees and nothing else outdoors that looks like that, chances are that's not really part of your rental. Number 4, location. I like to pop the address, or at least the intersection, into Google Maps and click that satellite view. It's a quick way to see if that quiet country setting is actually next to a highway or a cow barn. And check the distance to things that you're going to need. Coffee, grocery store, gas station, maybe the nearest urgent care. Well, because life happens, you know. VRBO and Airbnb maps can be off by a few blocks, actually. So this is where you're doing your own research. Number 5, reviews are golden, but read between the lines. 5-star reviews can hide a lot of nuance. Look for patterns instead of one-off comments. If multiple people mention, great place, but bring earplugs, well, believe them. If someone says, the host was responsive, but doesn't mention things like cleanliness, that's interesting, to say the least. And if there are no reviews yet, well, that doesn't mean it's bad. It just might be new. In that case, message the host. Ask a few simple questions about amenities or local attractions. Their tone and response time even, will tell you a lot. Oh, we're whipping down our list here. Number 6, know the fees. This one trips up a lot of travelers. The price you see at first glance isn't always the price you pay. Service fees, cleaning fees, pet fees, resort taxes, they add up fast. I always click through that final price page before I fall in love with a place. And sometimes, if you're staying longer, you can message the host for a weekly discount. It never hurts to ask nicely, and it's a guaranteed no if you never ask. Okay, what's up next? Communication is the key. Before you book, send a quick message, something like, "Hi, we're thinking about visiting your place, just confirming that parking is available and Wi-Fi is reliable." You'll learn how responsive and friendly your host is. After booking, keep all your communication in the app. That protects you if something goes sideways. And once you arrive, snap a quick photo or two when you're checking in. This isn't about mistrust. It's just smart documentation, especially if something's already damaged or missing. You will have a timestamp proof if something comes into question. Number 8, expect a little quirk. Vacation rentals are not hotels. That's part of their charm and sometimes part of their chaos. You might find a drawer full of mismatched mugs, a neighbor's rooster that thinks sunrise starts at 3 a.m., or a shower with water pressure that feels more like it's a polite drizzle. If you're okay with that, you'll have a better time. But if you're someone who wants daily housekeeping, 24-hour front desk service, and room service, a hotel might be more your style to look at. Make sure there's a smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector, and visible emergency exit plan, especially if you're staying in a basement or a unique property like a yurt or a treehouse. And if you're solo traveling, especially as a woman, I always recommend sharing your itinerary with someone you trust and using the check-in feature on the platform so they know when you've arrived safely. And finally, number 10, be a good guest. Hosts remember good guests just like travelers remember great stays. Leave the place tidy, follow checkout instructions, and leave an honest review. It helps everyone. And if you loved your stay, take a minute to thank your host personally. That small gesture can lead to repeat guest discounts or early access the next time you're in town. At the end of the day, renting an Airbnb or VRBO can be a wonderful way to experience Wisconsin, or anywhere else, like a local. You get unique spaces, neighborhood charm, and sometimes a story or two to tell when you get back home. Just go informed, stay curious, and don't forget your sense of humor. If you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe, share it with your favorite travel buddy, and let me know your best or worst vacation rental story, because I've got a few doozies myself from over the years. Until next time, I'm your traveling cheesehead pal, Dannelle Gay, reminding you that adventure starts with curiosity and maybe just a quick peek at those reviews.